Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Fresh Prince by Blair, and this is episode 2 of my new series called Art Time. And today I'm going to be showing you my process of doing a Melty Mr. Meeseeks from the show Rick and Morty. So, without ado, I'm just going to get this thing started. I don't need to talk a whole lot, but I probably will talk a whole lot. So, right now, all I have is a blue line sketch of the Mr. Meeseeks. And the first thing I'm going to do is lower the opacity of that particular layer. Now, what I'm going to do next is my first set of inks. So I'm going to open up layer 2 and select my inking brush, which will be the Studio Pen. Now, I like to take the size of the brush around halfway. I'll find the perfect, maybe a little bit thicker, yeah, around there, until I get nice thickness that I want. So, I'm going to just make it nice. Now this chicken looking glove thing that he has, I guess hair? It's chicken glove like hair. So, I left this pretty piece in here, so I'm going to erase that. Put those cheeks in there. Oh, he's pretty sad. So, when I'm filling an object, I just take the color down there and drag and hold, and that'll fill the object. And there's a few different little tricks that I use that I might be able to show you along the way. So if you use Procreate at home, and you just want to kind of like a draw along, or just to see how I use my layers and brushes I use, that's cool too. So making sure I get these nice thick lines here. Start out really light, but then a little bit of weight to them. Alright, as you can see here, now we have pretty much all the outside line work done for our Mr. Meeseeks. And now, like I said, we're going to do a Melty Mr. Meeseeks, so here we add layer number 3. And we're just going to keep this on a separate layer, so when I go in to do these melts, if I really mess it up, it's on a separate layer. But also it makes erasing the stuff that's beneath it super easy. Without affecting the main layer. So now is where I get to have a bit of fun, kind of decide where I want these melts to go. And take that melt off a little bit, like there. Really melting. His face coming right down. There we go. sadness. This one all the way. No, I like that line. I don't want to lose him. Right from here. Yeah, that's the one. So, cruising along with these melts, just kind of placing them where I feel like it's kind of empty looking. I also kind of want to follow this flow downwards. So, put some little small little bits in there. At the top, it's not so melty. Smaller melts. And another lump right there. And maybe one here. And here. Alright, now that we got all those melts finished, I'm going to go back to my previous layer and select the eraser tool. Make sure that I'm on a good hard brush. Take that around medium size. Now I can erase these lines without affecting my melt lines. So that's a cool little trick for doing these. Well, I mean, if you want to put something on a different layer without affecting the layer below, that's usually the best way to go. I also like to put all the colors on a separate layer. That way, if I need to go in and mess around with some of the colors. Okay, it's kind of hard to see what's going on here with that blue line. So, okay, as I can see, there's one there missing. Make sure I get that one. Now, if there's any touch-ups I'm going to need to do, there's a kind of want to fix that line there. And yeah, I'm looking pretty good. Now, in order to put these two layers together, you open up the layer tab and you pinch and you squeeze them together. Now those two exist as one. And I'm going to make that my reference and select a new layer and move this new layer below that layer. Now when I select my color, Mr. Meeseeks wants to be that color blue there, Cookie Monster blue. I could just drag that blue down and bam, goes right into the Mr. Meeseeks. I want to make sure all these little spaces are filled. If you want to see them a little bit easier, just zoom right on in. Make sure that you get them right. And next we're going to want that orange hair. That chicken glove. Yeah, looks like a good orange right there. Put that on a separate layer, number 4. And bam, there we go. Alright, he's looking pretty cool. And I think that's about time for a coffee break. yeah, so my name is Fresh Prince by Blair, and you can check out my Instagram and all that other cool stuff. Fresh Prince by Blair, Twitter, Facebook. So next, I'm gonna take layer number 5 and lower the opacity about 50%. And this is what I'm gonna do my shadows, and I'm still using the studio pen here. So I want to put the shadows on this side of the light coming down on this angle. So make sure my pen is nice and big. And just start laying these shadows down where I think they need to be. Kind of make the shape a little bit more defined. We'll also bring out these melts. Right now the shadows still, the opacity is pretty dark, but I might take that down. It's just easier to see when I'm doing these. If I come above or below the black line, like just then, I'll be able to tell a lot easier. And then I'll just lower the opacity when I'm finished. Starting to give them a bit of shape. Give shape to these melts. Spot there. I should have a spot right there, and down here. Some shadows here. This arm. And we're almost finished. See the finish line now. Bam. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna put a shadow on these guys too. I love this design of this character. Such a simple and awesome design. Alright. So, I'll just take that down just a little bit. And the next thing is we're going to do our 6th layer as a white. And kind of the same thing, we're going to lower that down to 50. And same brush, studio pen. Just putting in the highlight. So now I'm just putting this where I feel like the light should be shining. the melts as well, with a bit of glow. So like just a bit too big, a bit too small, just right there. Yeah. Just a quick little dab of light on each one of these. And we're almost done. This longer one just got a little bit of extra loving. And I think that's pretty much it. If I missed any spots, that's okay. Just one spot there. And this arm over here. Cool. I'm gonna just put a little bit on that one. Actually, a bit too much. Boop. And this weird little. Okay. Now I'm wondering what kind of background will really offset this. So I'm gonna do layer 7 and hold that in, drag that right down beneath, and really love a nice hot pink. That's pretty hot. I think I'm gonna create a separate layer on top of that and use a nice soft brush and throw in some yellow. Too much. There we go. Don't want all the eyes. Take the yellow down just a little bit. I'd say about 85. And that's pretty much it for my Melty Mr. Meeseeks. We're almost looking at 20 minutes there now, so I'm just gonna sign my name. I'm gonna do it on the right at the top. I'm gonna use the ink in yellow. And then I'm gonna just drop that down. All right. That concludes my Melty Mr. Meeseeks drawing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Maybe you've learned something with a few little tips and tricks that I have. Yeah, I'm hopefully going to be making more of these videos soon. So like I said, this is episode number 2, and I'm hoping to be having a whole lot more coming soon. I just gotta think of the ideas and put the energy out there. Oh yeah. Anyways, I think it's time for more coffee and some rest. Again, thanks for following and enjoy my artwork. If you'd like to check out this full image, it's going to be posted on my Instagram. That's Fresh Prints by Blair. Anyways, thanks everybody. Have a great day.